Today on the Medical Humanities Break, the Caduceus. The Caduceus, the winged staff with two serpents wound around it, almost instantly recognizable around the world as a symbol for the medical professions. But the thing is, it doesn't have anything to do with medicine. The word caduceus comes from the ancient Greek for herald's wand or staff, and was, in Greco-Egyptian mythology, carried by Hermes, the messenger god, also known as the Roman god Mercury. Hermes/Mercury was also the god of commerce, writing, eloquence, and negotiation. And so the caduceus has come to represent business, things like printing, other forms of communication, logistics, and negotiation. Legend has it that Mercury saw two snakes fighting and touched them with his rod to stop the conflict, which then came to symbolize the peace and cooperation necessary for commerce, trade, and exchange of all kinds. The rod of Asclepius, on the other hand, is less common but more representative of the field of medicine. It's a simpler symbol, a rod with one serpent or worm twisted around it. According to myth, it was the staff of the Greek god of medicine and healing, the aforementioned Asclepius. And the staff represented the itinerant nature of physicians at that time who traveled from place to place to cure the sick. The serpent represented the non-venomous snakes that were used in ancient healing rituals and which slithered freely around the rooms where the sick and injured slept. There are other interpretations of the symbol as well, including the notion that being healed by Asclepius rejuvenated a person, the way a snake shed its skin and was renewed. Some believe the symbol derives from the Christian Bible, from the book of Numbers, where God instructs Moses to erect a pole with serpents wound around the top, and tells believers that anyone who has been bitten by, quote, fiery serpents could be cured just by looking at it. Serpent symbology is present in many world mythologies and often involves aspects of fertility, healing, and eternal life. Another, less fanciful theory involves a medical practice that was described in the Ebers Papyrus, circa 1500 BCE, one of the earliest Egyptian medical documents, and it's a practice that still goes on today. In parts of Africa, the guinea worm, a parasite with a crazy complex life cycle that involves crustaceans and the mammals who eat them, ends up emerging very painfully from blisters in the skin. This burning pain may be the fiery serpents of the Israelites. A common way of extracting the worm is to wind it around a twig and slowly rotate the stick over days or weeks until the entire worm is removed. So why does the caduceus, a symbol of commerce and communication, represent the medical profession, when the rod of Asclepius is a more apt symbol? It's hard to say how the mistake was made, but the first known use of the caduceus as a medical symbol occurred in the 1850s, when it was used in the chevrons of U.S. Army hospital stewards. By the 1900s, it had been added to the uniforms of Army medical officers, and after the First World War, it was adopted by the Navy Hospital Corps. Much controversy accompanied the official adoption of the caduceus, and it's not clear whose decision it was in the first place, but even today, it's still widely used to represent the medical profession, including on the U.S. Surgeon General's flag. This has been a Medical Humanities Break. Thanks for listening.